Hi guys. So I haven't said anything yet because I was kind of waiting for her to get better because that's what felt right to me. But I just want to talk to you guys about how about a week ago Maizey got really sick. So it started Wednesday night. My dad came home and realized she seemed really lethargic and was almost like army crawling after she would jump down off of surfaces, just acting like she was in a lot of pain. And then we came home. You could see it in her eyes. She just wasn't herself. And now she's leaving me. She just was not herself. And so we decided to take her to the emergency vet because we would rather be safe than sorry. And they took her back, checked all her vitals, and everything was fine, except she did have a pretty high fever. And so they wanted to keep her for a bit and monitor her, do some x-rays, urine tests, and blood tests. And in the meantime, they made us go out and wait in her car, which I wasn't a fan of that. I didn't want to leave my baby, but it's all right. They still took good care of her. And so all the tests came back somewhat normal, but her x-ray showed a lot of gas and swelling in her GI tract. And so they wanted to keep her overnight and give her antibiotics and anti-nausea medicine, fluids, stuff like that. I don't know where she's going. I'm just gonna follow her and hope I can find her. Okay, I have no clue where she just went. We found her. But anyway, then, so they want to do all that. And I'm not gonna say anything specific. I'm just gonna say did not cost a pretty penny and was unfortunately quite a bit out of our budget. And so we opted to take her home and just watch her through the night. I stayed home from school the next day. My mom stayed home from work so we could just watch her constantly. In the following morning, we got her in with our normal vet. So we took her over there. They did the normal physical exam. She still had a really slight fever, but it had gone down quite a bit from the day before. She did seem a bit more active and alert, but she still wasn't eating and she was still having diarrhea, and it was like clear mucus. Now she's gonna bite me. And so since the blood and urine tests were normal, they didn't want to do another one of those. They just wanted to do repeat x-rays. And they did that. And there was still quite a bit of gas and swelling in her GI tract. And then they tested, they did a fecal sample. And they said that looked normal for the most part. They were just really confused on why she was only producing clear mucus. And so they came to the conclusion that it was likely just a GI tract infection. And so they sent her home with some different antibiotics, because apparently the one that the emergency vet sent us home with can cause even more stomach upset. So they put her on a different one that does not really cause that, since she was already having stomach issues. And then they also gave her some prednisone to help with the swelling. And so we brought her home. We gave her prednisone, and that one must taste good because she was very, very eager to take it and make sure she finished every last drop. Still tried getting her to eat. She didn't really want to eat, not even tuna. The most she would do is like drink a little bit of the juice at the bottom of the can. And so we couldn't give her an antibiotic yet because she had to have it with food. Otherwise, it would cause that stomach upset. And so my mom went and bought her some meat baby food. She's leaving us again. So my mom went and bought her some meat baby food. And in the meantime, she was getting even more energetic. And so I'm like, okay, maybe now that she's burned some more calories, she'll actually eat. And I just tried her with a little bit of her dry kibble, and she was very eager to eat it. And so we still bought the meat baby food because it doesn't expire for a while and doesn't hurt to have in case something like this happens again. But she was eating, and after that she wanted more, and so I gave her a little more, and she ate it all. Then we could finally give her antibiotic. Just let me tell you, she was not good for that. Like, I get it probably didn't taste very good, but she would do everything she possibly could to spit it out. She would gag every time we gave it to her. So we would have to, like, shove the syringe really deep down to make sure the medicine got in there, and then feed her dry food mixed with tuna immediately after. And she was on that twice a day for 5 days, and she was on the prednisone once a day for only 3 days. And so now that it's been a little bit over a week, she is definitely feeling a lot better. Like, as you can see right now, she's playing. She was not doing this in the peak of her sickness at all. She wasn't even eating treats. And now she's super eager to eat her dry kibbles again. And so she still definitely seems a little bit tired, which is expected. That could last a little bit. You know how that is when you're sick, too. You can be tired for weeks sometimes, depending on what you have. But yeah, besides that, she seems to be doing absolutely amazing. And it looks like she'll continue to get better from here.